You ever say yo? You ever say yo? Welcome back, Crystal Guardians. Welcome back. All right, so this is how it went down. I made a long video. I'm talking about a really long video just a while ago about doing Apex and Arena, right? Long video about doing Apex and Arena. And I was going to upload it, you know what I'm saying? I was going to upload it and everything, but I got frustrated. I mean, I got like, the goal was to try to get to 1700, and for some reason I couldn't do it in Arena. So I went to Apex. I was just killing fools. I was just killing them, like blah blah blah. And then as soon as I got over 1500, 1500 mark, I couldn't kill a fly. But I struggled. I even got up to 1700. I was like, all right, cool. I can end the video here, post it, but I'm gonna be greedy and ensure I secure my spot, right? Just in case somebody come behind while I'm uploading the video, snipe me, and I'm back in the 1600 with, you know what I'm saying, with a look on my face like, what the fuck? Shout out to what the fuck. Yes, you had to click on, I couldn't, the reason why, if you're having the same issue on BlueStacks, on Blitz, you can't click the square. What I mean by that is this. Battle Arena. Oh, there's my reward. Yay. You can't click the, because I can't do it, but that Blitz thing, you have to click on the word. So shout out to What the Fuck for showing me that that's what I need to do. So I had it. So hour into it, I'm like, this is an hour-long video of you guys just watching me getting slaughtered and laughing and like, dude, you just suck. So I was like, you know what? I cut the video short. I got in my feelings. I did some more. I wasted a lot of gems. How many gems do I have now? I mean, I wasted a lot of gems. This gem that you see right now actually came from completing Apex, which I was surprised. So at the last second, with 1 minute left on the clock, I got to 1701. Got to 1701, and that's what you see. I got the reward for being in the 1700. So congrats to me, first time ever. So I went and got me some breakfast, mad at myself that I didn't do good, and I was like, man, what I'm gonna put on the video? Do I even do a video today? I'm in my feelings. It's Mother's Day. It's supposed to be a happy day, and I'm in my feelings. So I came back to go close the BlueStack down, and it's like, you got rewarded for your Apex, 200 crystals. So I was like, man, I really suck. I was looking for that 17, but I guess I didn't hit that point. Went into my coffer, and boom, 1,500 crystals and some more things. So I was like, whoa, look at that. LD pieces, 250 plus the additional. And I even got me the LD scroll. So you can't see the reward system, but you know, go in the reward system. Once you get into the 1700, you get rewards, right? So I got the 6 legendary summons. We're doing that right now. It ain't gonna be a long video. We're gonna do the summons and talk about progression, okay? So let's do it. Let's get the summons out the way. Do I want to buy me a pack? I really don't. I really don't. Honestly, I don't. I realized that I need to farm like crazy. There's one thing Apex taught me is I need to farm like crazy. This is what I need to talk to y'all about. This vampire, if you have him, build him. If you have him, build him. I repeat, if you have him, build him. All right? We're going to talk about that after the summons. Because we definitely are not, we know we're not going to really get anything from this, but it was great to actually finish really good in Apex and get this. Skill ups. His third skill is already max. More skill ups. I think everybody and their mama is maxed out on Boxer. Well, I am glad I did Apex Arena and got 1700. I don't know what you did with your life today. You may have got up and made your mom breakfast. You know, do some good things, and I applaud you for that. You know what I'm saying? I did Apex. I said before, I do Asia server because of my time zone. So in my time zone, if I do American server, for all y'all on American server, the reason I don't do American server is you're gonna have to stay up till basically midnight 11 o'clock at night, just to do arena rush hours. I do Asia server because, you know, the time difference means that when I get to rush, they're asleep. So I got the advantage. You know what I'm saying? Most of them are asleep. So unless they got some really good defense, I get to actually get into the 1700 and not worry about somebody sniping me, which is a plus. That's why I do Asian server. So if you don't do Asian server, I always say do a server outside your time zone, because in the daytime you get to do so much more than the people that's in your time zone. Good job, Valkyrie. I mean, of course, we know we're not gonna get no other lightning from this, but just to see one, beautiful. Just to see one is beautiful. So that means I'm gonna be shiny, distracted by a shiny object again, trying to level that up. Gold. No. Any more? Ah, too greedy. Do I have enough for pieces? Probably don't. But you know what? Because I got that lightning, I will get a pack. Man, this would be perfect if I get me a Mountain King. Man, I'm talking about the day would be so awesome if I get a Mountain King. Let's do this. My breakfast is literally sitting right here beside me, waiting to be eaten, because I was so excited that I actually got the reward. Which means that the update that they did to fix the arena award, it didn't happen. So enjoy it, because I sure will. I will be doing arena and Apex every week now, getting the 1700 just to make sure I could get my 6 LD pieces. So I will be saving up LD pieces from now on, because if I do, yeah, if I keep doing them every week and get 6 every week, I am in a good shape. I want to build him so bad, that gunner. I want to build him so bad, but I don't need no side project. I see very good potential with him. Windwalker. I need to build another Windwalker. If Apex has taught me anything, is I need to build another Windwalker. And this guy, man, I got sniped by this dude. So you may think he's a 3-star that ain't worth nothing, but in the high ups in Apex and in arena, this dude right here is deadly. I don't like you. I don't like him. Like when he sniped one of my heroes, man, I was so pissed off. This little measly little 3-star just sniped. Like, he was no longer. He was there, and then he became no longer. No gold? Who cares? I got an LD gold. Every time I see this, I blame YouTube Gamer. I promise you. Y'all know who he is. He summons every Lumi, every video. So every time you watch his channel, know that you will see a Lumi summon. Usually the first one. But all right, either way, I'm happy. So let's talk progression. All right, if you're into the game, mid-game, new game player, whatever. If you're mid to new game or new game to mid-game player, look, stop doing growth plan. I promise you, you're wasting your time. Stop doing growth plan because you're wasting your time. What you need to do is look at the YouTube videos and how to build a lair team, whether with Holy Swordsman or Archmage, okay? The Archmage is the easiest route. So if you got an Archmage, use the Archmage to actually build your team. Oops. Use the Archmage to build your team and just run lair for at least 2 to 3 weeks, okay? In between, you could do 1 or 2 growth plan, check the block, but you need to do lair for the first 2 weeks of the game. If you're mid-game and you haven't been doing it yet, you need to stop what you're doing, stop farming the dungeons, and only do lair. That's the only way you're going to get Calibria, and that's the only way you're going to get the rune quality needed to do the dungeon. Now, the game became backwards, meaning that you're supposed to do the dungeons first, and the runes you get from that supposed to let you do lair. But thanks to What the Foie, J Gigs, Legendary Andy, and Vega, and some other YouTubers out there, they taught you how to do lair end game, early game. So that should be your thing. Don't focus on growth plan because once again, I could have that 3-star I'm talking about. I could have all the great runes on a 3-star and take out all your 5-star heroes because you don't have runes on them. So summoning for 5-star hero means nothing if you don't have the runes for it. Okay. So once you get your Archmage out the way or your Elven Queen out the way, all you do now is follow the guys that you see on YouTube how to do a lair team and do your lair team. Struggle for a little bit, but keep improving your runes until you actually get that lair team down to where you just run it consistently. Once you do that, you're now in prime position to do all the rest of the game a lot easier. You could do Vapor Dreamland without struggling. You could do Apex Arena without struggling. You could do everything. You could do without struggling. Okay. Doing Thanos, that's his name. Thanos. Oh, the time hasn't changed yet? We got what, 4 more minutes until the time? Okay. Alright, doing him right here will give you some great drops and some great rewards, okay? But you need to have the runes for it first, alright? Once you finish doing your lair team for 2 to 3 weeks, I promise you, after the first 4 days, you're going to have enough runes to actually put on some good monsters. I mean, some good heroes. You got good runes to put on heroes, okay? Then you can start doing Catacomb. Catacomb is, I would say, one of your main go-to. It don't give you enough Kalianite reward as the other dungeon, but the drops are significantly a lot more helpful in the long term. So you're getting a counter rune, which depending on how you want to use it. Blessing, you have a lot of tank monsters out there. Tank monsters are good. This blessing rune is good. Attack runes. I mean, a lot of your things are attack, and it's pretty helpful to have it. I know conflict may seem great at first, but you have to put your whole team on conflict runes to get the benefit of what you need from here. Okay, so look at this. You get 35% in attack. Plus, if you do the whole set, you get a 15%. You get to ignore 15% of the enemy defense. Conflict don't give you that. It just don't. So this is a lot more beneficial, but you not going to try to get this right away and then try to do what you need to do. So go do lair first, and then once you get past lair for the first 2 weeks, you only got to do 2 weeks of it. Then you come in here and do your dungeon, and then you start working on doing your growth plan in between. Wild sets and all that, and then you have the agile. So this is what the Colossal Dungeon drops, which to me are the essential piece for every single hero you're going to get. Leviathan is good for the Berserk set. Maybe the Guard, but realistically speaking, you got defensive monster. Yes, there's some defensive monsters out there you could use it on. So you're not getting great value for running Leviathan. You know what I'm saying? The runes sell for a little bit more, but you're not getting great value. Hydra, this destruction set and desperation set actually will come in handy. So farming Hydra for the destruction and desperation set is a good thing, along with the drain set. Actually, everything in Hydra, all the rune set in Hydra, especially immunity, is pretty cool. So the Hydra dungeon is pretty cool, but the Hydra dungeon is one of your toughest dungeons. So don't think you're just going to jump in there and do Hydra first. Once you do your conflict lair team, you may be able to do Hydra, but if not, you could go ahead and hit Colossal, get you some attack, get you some agile set in order to do what you need to do, okay? All right, so I was telling you to use a vampire. Make sure you get the vampire, and I'm going to show you a team. I don't have the vampire fully skilled up yet. I got that vampire right there, but I don't have him fully skilled up yet. I don't think I was doing that. I didn't want to do so many side projects, but here's my vampire right here. He's not fully skilled up yet, but I'm having him in the back because he's going to be helpful for your Vapor Dreamland. He's going to be helpful for your Vapor. Listen what I'm telling you. Your Vapor Dreamland, and he's going to be helpful for your dungeons, okay? Here's a Tori. He does the same thing the vampire does, except for the vampire is an AoE passive block. A Tori only does one hero, being one monster or whatever you're fighting. A Tori only do one compared to the vampire that could do the whole group. That's why I said before, get the vampire, okay? So let's do a Hattori team real quick. I don't know what's going on with this. Let's do a Hattori team. Let's get some speed in here. We're gonna change this. I'm only changing the passive. I'm only changing the passive because I do not want him to one-shot the boss. Okay. I know this is the one that I want to use. That's why it's maxed out. I know. Trust me, I know. I'm just showing the new people and mid-game personnel the power of Hattori. Okay. So Hattori plus Windwalker is great speed. Shaman, if you don't have a shaman, honestly, you could actually go and use a Cupid. I would feature the Cupid right now, but the Cupid has no runes on it. And I'm not trying to rune up every hero I have just to say I got rune on them. I'm trying to be picky with my rune set and make sure that I only rune up heroes that I'm actually actively using. Reason being is then you don't become a rune hoarder and you're not wasting Calionite on BS runes. Okay? We're gonna go into that BS rune thing after this. So we got this, and we go here. You know what? I messed that one up. Still should be good. So I'm not really worrying about Colossal as the dungeon anymore because I do have some good rune sets on my heroes. This is not going to be good because what I did was I forgot my CC. But as you see before, I'm fast. I just don't have the power. So let's just get out of this. It wasn't clear I meant to put in here. I meant to put Bone King. I'll showcase my rune in a second. But what I'm trying to tell you is you definitely gotta do Lyra for 2 weeks, man. Please, I'm begging y'all, do Lyra for 2 weeks. And then once you get the runes and you get the good set that you need on 5 to 6 of your heroes, then you're able to do Dreamland and you're able to do Apex and you're able to do Colossal. Do Colossal and get those Agile set. Get that Agile set because the progression way is supposed to be this. Get your Lyra set. Once you get your Lyra set, you run Colossal until you get a good amount of Agile set. Because in Apex, the name of the game is speed. If you could outspeed them, you could kill them. Unless you have a very great comp in mind, like in the video that I'm not posting because I was getting slaughtered. There was times where they would outspeed me, so I had to use the Lich King as a backup. So the Lich King would just get slaughtered, but he would use his revive and keep the team alive. So they came through, they killed everybody, but they killed the Lich first. And then the Lich was just bringing everybody back with 1 HP with immunity. And then I just went, and once I went, it was over. They had no choice in the matter. They just died. See that question mark that's at the very top? This is what I'm talking about. This question mark right here. The vampire gives that right there to all units. That's why he's valuable in not only the Colossal, in the dungeon stages, but in Vapor Dreamland. You're going to need that because a lot of the heroes use passive skill. A lot of people on Arena use passive skill. So that's one of the most underrated heroes in the game is that vampire. I don't know why, but he's one of the most underrated heroes in the game, and you need to have him. So I was just showing you, plain and simple. This is a resistance, though. I think about it. See, once again, only reason why I'm keeping resistance is I'm gonna showcase you later on a hero comp that could use resistance. In other games, resistance sets does not work out very well, but in this game, resistance actually does have a place, and I'm gonna show you in another video how resistance have another its place. So once I do this right, once you have done this right here, and you still have an Archmage, don't forget this is the same Archmage that you're using. This skill right here is for Lair. This skill right here is for dungeons, okay? Shaman, you, and I could put anything in here. This is like an X type deal. Like this is X. But you know what? We're gonna do it this way. Stop. Because you notice in that last fight, I did not use the Shaman Curse, right? Once again, that was done on purpose to show you the power of Hattori. And actually to showcase the power of using passive block. That was the only reason why, okay? Once you have these heroes right here, like Shaman and all that, these are the skills that you really want to put on them. You want to make sure the Shaman has his Mana Blade array. And you want to make sure Cleo has her raise. I got her raise? Yeah. Skill 2 does not really matter, but I like this just in case. I really don't like the skill 2 to be what it is. And the only reason why I don't like it, what it is yeah, I'm gonna change that. The reason why I don't like that is sometimes she will have the Archmage living longer than I want him to live. And you're like, what does that mean? You see. I have a Cleo is a failsafe. She's only here as a failsafe. So who was the leader? Was the Bone King? It don't matter. I have good rune quality, so anything I throw in here is pretty good. But I got good rune quality by following what I told you. And we're going to go over the runes in a second of what's on my heroes. And you're going to be pleasantly surprised that the runes that I actually pick are not runes that you will probably put in the slot that I put on my heroes. But I have ran this test so many times that I found out this is the best way to go. While this is running, guess what, y'all? I did a conversion yesterday, day before yesterday. See how that is? Quick run. 38. We're gonna do that one more time. I just sell runes now. I took my Arcanus and I converted it. And you know what I got? I got a Medusa, y'all. So you know that automatically the Vapor Dreamland video is coming out soon. But I'm gonna do two versions of it. One without Medusa and all these other meta team that's out there, and one with the meta teams out there. So look forward to doing the Vapor Dreamland. I want to wait till the last day. That way I could do the video with the meta unit, and then the very next day do the video with a non-meta unit and show you comparison how it's run. Alright. No. That was not what I liked. Alright, so this is perfect. So you see that the Shaman uses alright, so here we go. Everybody get wiped. Cleopatra comes up. Bone King hits and he's completely, well, he's supposed to be dead. But we didn't have the what's the thing called again? We didn't have the curse on. So that's why I have it as a failsafe. So even if everything goes wrong, that was the plan. I have a failsafe that if everything goes wrong, I could still beat it. So let's go into my runes real quick and show you what I have as a failsafe and why I have the things I have. Alright, so yay, cool. Cool. Matter of fact, let's do it from there. It makes more sense that way. So here's Cleo. She's on HP. There's the stats. Defense. And speed. She's on a berserk room because I want her to take a little bit more turn. That way, as a failsafe, she could resurrect the team when need be. All right, once again, I didn't put the slow on her, the other one on her, because in the boss mode, it does help if she's the last person. She could put immunity on herself. And that way, if the boss hits, she could survive. So it's your preference and your choice what you want to have in your slot too. but that's her runes. Shaman is on the agile set, off suit, because I need that hit for him to land his curse. Speed, with more hit into it. I was focused on hit. And attack, because he does do damage. So why not, right? I'm not worried about him dying, so instead of putting so much tankiness on him, I decided to go ahead and put some attack on him instead. But that's it right there, and you saw the skills. Bone King. Bone King. Same as before. I think I showed this. I tweaked some things. So he's on attack with crit damage. I was focused on crit damage, and speed, with basically everything having some form of crit damage in it. See? Everything having some form of crit damage in it. And as you can see, he's at 237 crit damage, which means that with my towers, he's at 240, which means that this skill right here, which is based on 30% of crit damage, is now at 80%. Same thing with this one, which is based on that, you know, so multiply by 8. So there we go. Windwalker is she's disappointed me, but she's on defense, which means I need to put some speed on her. This rune right here is offset only because of the speed, the 14 speed and speed. She's at 247. She's at 247 speed. With towers, she's probably at 249, 250. But I was getting slaughtered by Enchantress and Windwalker combo. I tried to offset it by using a Tory speed lead. Wasn't working, man. They were just... I almost cried. But I did get 1700 with though. Here is my Archmage. This is the one that's the one-shot boss killer. As you can see, crit rate is at 72%. Could always use some more, and I could always add some more when I do my Lear team and get me some more grinds to increase my crit rate. I did it for that one, and I didn't do any crit rate for this one. I might have to change that out. Lock all these right here and then put it in there. All right, but this is neither here or there. As you can see, I have attack, crit damage, and look at my attack. Look at my attack. I'm at 4,900 when it comes to attack. And yes, I could actually get that higher. I could get that up to 5,000 if I choose to. You know why it's not at 5,000? Because my slot 6 is an HP rune. I mean a hit rune. I know you just blew your mind, right? Like what the what? Yeah. Yeah. What the what indeed. Why not attack? Because as you can see, he get to freeze the mob, especially the midterm mobs when need be. He get to freeze the eyes on the boss, so they don't give the buffs, I mean the attack break, and plus the boss up his attack plus. So with that being said, you saw the run. I mean, it's 39 seconds, right? So what more need to be said, right? So we talked about that. We talked about progression, about how you really need to go into the game and be focused into the game, okay? Once you get your rune sets, it makes once you do that, it makes things very easy. Wow, y'all got runes on you? I don't even care. What y'all think? Let's go with 38. 3,800 in damage. Skip. Oh, 427,000. Woo. Not bad. Nice. Cool. Get out of that. One more time. One more again. Is there a rune on everybody? Sure, why not? This is the beauty of the Lear team. Think about it. If you had all conflict runes and then you start doing this right here, you know how powerful you would be. Yeah, I know I'm going down because they don't. He don't have a rune. They don't have a rune. You have a rune. You have a rune. You don't have a rune. So we had 286 damage, maybe. That's supposed to be a short video. So still 300. That actually caught me off guard. So Tori was the damage dealer in this one. Surprising. Surprising. I saved the last one for later because I want to actually break. Oh, I only need 200. You have runes. You don't have any runes. You don't have any runes. And you don't have any runes. You don't have any runes. And you don't have any runes. Alright, so let's go into the rune section. There's no need to run that just to run it. The way my luck is going, I should be able to get a skill cap, right? Nope. Okay. All gems are good gems. Alright, so let's go back into what we was talking about when it comes to runes. As you can see, I had a lot more. I had like over 80 something conflict runes, and I just sold them. So this is what I was talking about. Don't be a rune hoarder. This is me being a rune hoarder, because some of these runes I could really sell. I keep this one because my question ended up being, should I keep it? Is a defense on conflict, which if I could put on my popo and all that, is synergized well. But if I'm gonna create a defense team, I don't know. But I'm keeping it for the crit rate and the speed. That's the only reason I'm keeping it. This right here for the resistance, let's go ahead and sell. This right here gave me 15 speed with defense, so I guess I could keep it. This gave me 16 crit damage with an attack innate. My other Bone King may use it. This right here was, I could sell that. Look at that, HP and resistance. Once again, it's great, but on the conflict set, it's pointless, honestly. This is attack and resistance on defense. You could sell. Crit rate and resistance. Crit rate is low. Resistance is low. I'm over here. It's high. Okay. Defense hit and crit damage on 4. I could do the hit. If I could do the hit, I could put it on popo. But if the hit don't roll, I don't need it. This is crit damage with defense. I keep anything that's crit damage. So just take that off. This is crit damage also with, look at the substat. So that's a sell. Although I said I keep anything with crit damage, what am I gonna roll with this? And I can't re-app it, so crit rate with attack is always a plus. Attack in slot 4 with bad substat, you could sell. Attack in slot 4, crit rate and HP. If it rolls 3, crit rate is something, it's not valuable. Honestly, I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. Don't even bother. A slot 4, you only need crit damage, HP, and defense. Crit rate, crit damage, HP, defense. Anything else is pointless. Attack into it means nothing, because if you put on a monster and they have 1,000 attack and all these other great things, without a crit damage, it's just basically BS. So that's going to be a sell. See, HP, the only problem is this didn't roll what I needed to roll. It only rolled 1 time into attack. If it rolls 2 times into speed, the most it could be is 16. 16 speed is valuable for me to keep on to it and see how it is. This is a defense rune that did crit rate and crit damage. I could keep that. Defense in slot 3 with defense and crit damage, I could keep that. Crit rate and speed, definitely could keep that. Attack, I'm not gonna keep that. Speed defense, definitely got to keep that. You know what? I'm backwards. I'm sorry. You're kept. You're kept. Man, if I keep you. HP with 15 speed. I'm just not gonna go sit here and just sell all these. I mean, be in front of your face selling rooms. But I have the ability to go farm lair again and do what I need to do. I'm now farming lair for prayer rooms. Why? Because I have me some comps in my mind with all these tanks that I would love to use and ensure that my tank team is great for Apex. So with that being stated, I will be using I'll be doing prayer set. And also you have to do the lawful, what is it called? Is it lawful? Yeah, lawful and lawful and to get your grinds for your agile set anyway. But that goes without saying. This is what needs to be done for your progression. Stay off the growth plan and worry about runes. Once you get your runes, you could be just like me. You could actually do Apex, you could actually do Arena, and you could actually get more gems, and you could get more LD scrolls to get those LD NAF 5s and NAF 4s, okay? So with that being said, thank you for showing up. And thank you for supporting the channel. YouTube just told me that I hit over 100 subscribers. So to some that may seem little, but to me that is a huge thank you to every single person out there. So I appreciate every single thing that y'all have done. I appreciate the comments. Keep on commenting. Your suggestions are very helpful, and contents will be a lot better going forward because it's now time to focus on heroes. It is now time to focus on heroes, where they could be used, how they could be used, and where you could easily put them in place to make your progression a lot easier. So look forward to all the videos coming out, but all the videos now is going to be on well-runed units and where to use them. So thank you. Annyeonghaseyo. Enjoy.